What if one of the most powerful foods for your heart, skin, and kidneys isn't a rare superfood, but a simple slice of watermelon sitting in your fridge right now? Sweet, refreshing, and over 90% water, this summer fruit does far more inside your body than just cool you down. And today, you're about to discover how something so simple could quietly support your hydration, circulation, glow, and detox systems in ways most people never realize. When you bite into watermelon, the first thing you notice is the burst of juice. That refreshing sensation isn't just satisfying, it's your body responding to hydration. Water makes up about 60% of the human body. Every single cell relies on it to function. Your blood is mostly water. Your lymphatic system is water-based. Even your skin's plumpness depends on hydration levels. But here's the problem. Many people walk around mildly dehydrated every day without realizing it. You may not feel extreme thirst, but subtle dehydration can cause fatigue, headaches, dry skin, poor concentration, and even strain on your kidneys and heart. And while drinking water is essential, hydration from food is often overlooked. This is where watermelon becomes powerful. Watermelon is made up of more than 90% water, but it's not just plain water. It comes packed with electrolytes like potassium and magnesium, natural sugars for quick energy, and antioxidants that protect your cells. That combination makes it more than just hydrating. It makes it functional hydration. Let's talk about your heart first. Your heart works non-stop, pumping blood through nearly 60,000 miles of blood vessels. For your heart to function smoothly, your blood needs proper volume and flow. Dehydration thickens your blood slightly, making the heart work harder. Over time, chronic dehydration can increase strain on your cardiovascular system. Watermelon contains potassium, a mineral that helps regulate blood pressure by balancing sodium levels. When potassium levels are adequate, blood vessels relax more easily. Relaxed blood vessels mean smoother circulation and less pressure on your heart. But watermelon offers something even more unique, an amino acid called citrulline. Citrulline is converted in the body into another compound called arginine, which helps produce nitric oxide. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels and improves blood flow. Better blood flow means improved oxygen delivery to tissues, reduced vascular stiffness, and better cardiovascular efficiency. Some studies suggest that watermelon's natural citrulline content may help support healthy blood pressure levels and improve circulation. While it's not a medication, including watermelon in a balanced diet can contribute to heart-supportive nutrition. Now think about your skin. Your skin is your body's largest organ. It protects you from the outside world, regulates temperature, and helps eliminate waste. But one of the first signs of dehydration shows up on your skin. When you're low on fluids, skin can appear dull, tight, and less elastic. Water alone helps, but watermelon provides hydration plus antioxidants like vitamin C and lycopene. Vitamin C plays a critical role in collagen production. Collagen is the protein that keeps your skin firm and elastic. Without enough vitamin C, collagen production slows down, and over time that contributes to wrinkles and sagging. Lycopene, the red pigment that gives watermelon its vibrant color, is a powerful antioxidant. It helps neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells and accelerate aging. Sun exposure, pollution, and stress all increase free radical production. Lycopene acts like a shield, helping protect skin cells from oxidative damage. That's one reason why watermelon is often considered a summer skin fruit. During hot months, when UV exposure is higher and dehydration risk increases, watermelon provides hydration and protective compounds at the same time. Now let's move deeper into your body, to your kidneys. Your kidneys are incredible filtration systems. Every day, they filter around 150 quarts of blood, removing waste and balancing fluids and electrolytes. To do this efficiently, they depend heavily on adequate hydration. When you don't drink enough fluids, urine becomes more concentrated. Over time, this can increase the risk of kidney stones and strained kidney function. Because watermelon has high water content, it increases urine output gently and naturally. This helps flush out waste products. Its potassium content also supports electrolyte balance, which is crucial for kidney health. However, it's important to mention balance. while watermelon supports hydration. People with advanced kidney disease need to monitor potassium intake carefully. For healthy individuals, though, watermelon can be a kidney-friendly fruit when eaten in moderation. Now, here's something many people don't realize. Hydration affects your energy levels more than you think. Even mild dehydration can reduce cognitive performance, concentration, and mood stability. Research shows that losing just 1–2% of body water can impair focus and increase fatigue. Watermelon contains natural sugars, mainly fructose and glucose, that provide a gentle energy boost without the heaviness of processed snacks. Combined with hydration, this makes it a refreshing option for hot days, workouts, or afternoon slumps. But does watermelon replace drinking water? Not exactly. Think of it as supportive hydration. It complements water intake. The water inside fruits is absorbed slightly slower because it's bound within plant fibers. This can sometimes provide more sustained hydration compared to quickly gulping plain water. Another overlooked benefit is digestive support. Water plus fiber improves bowel regularity. Watermelon contains a small amount of fiber along with its high water content. Together, they help soften stool and support smoother digestion. While it's not a high-fiber fruit, its hydration effect alone can make digestion easier. Now imagine this scenario. It's a hot summer day. You're slightly dehydrated. Your skin feels dry. Your head feels heavy. And you're low on energy. You grab a slice of watermelon. Within minutes, you feel refreshed. That's not just psychological, it's physiology. Fluids are being absorbed. Electrolytes are balancing. Blood volume improves. Your body responds quickly to hydration, but the benefits don't stop there. Watermelon also contains small amounts of vitamin A, which supports eye health and immune function. And speaking of immunity, hydration itself plays a role in keeping mucous membranes moist. These membranes act as physical barriers against pathogens. When you're dehydrated, these barriers become less effective. So in a subtle way, hydration supports immune defense, and watermelon contributes to that. However, like any food, moderation matters. Watermelon is relatively low in calories, which makes it weight-friendly. But because it contains natural sugars, excessive consumption, especially for individuals managing blood sugar levels, should be monitored. The glycemic load of watermelon is moderate when eaten in reasonable portions. Now here's a fascinating detail. Many people throw away the white rind portion of watermelon, but that part actually contains higher concentrations of citrulline than the red flesh. While it's not as sweet, some people blend small amounts into smoothies to maximize benefits. And let's not forget exercise. Some athletes drink watermelon juice before workouts. Why? Because citrulline may help improve blood flow and reduce muscle soreness. While results vary, early research suggests potential performance supporting properties. At this point, you might be thinking, is watermelon a miracle fruit? No single food is magic, but watermelon is a beautiful example of how nature packages hydration, micronutrients, and antioxidants together in a simple, accessible fruit. And the best part, it's affordable, widely available, and easy to add to your diet. But what happens when hydration levels stay consistently low for weeks or months? How does that affect long-term heart health, skin aging, and kidney strain? And can watermelon realistically make a noticeable difference if included daily? Let's go deeper into what happens when your body stays even slightly dehydrated over time. Chronic mild dehydration doesn't usually announce itself loudly. It doesn't always cause dramatic symptoms. Instead, it works quietly in the background. Blood becomes a little thicker. Circulation becomes slightly less efficient. Kidneys work a bit harder. Skin loses some elasticity. Energy dips just enough to feel off. Over months and years, these small changes can add up. Your heart, for example, prefers balance. When fluid levels drop, your body releases hormones like vasopressin to conserve water. While this is a normal survival mechanism, constantly activating these systems may increase strain on blood vessels. Some research suggests that proper hydration supports healthier blood pressure regulation over time. This is where hydrating foods like watermelon play a supportive role. When eaten regularly as part of a balanced diet, they help maintain fluid levels without relying solely on beverages. Now let's talk more specifically about lycopene, one of watermelon's most powerful compounds. Lycopene is a carotenoid antioxidant also found in tomatoes. It's been widely studied for its potential heart protective effects. Oxidative stress is one of the major contributors to cardiovascular disease. Free radicals damage blood vessels and promote inflammation. Lycopene helps reduce that oxidative stress. Interestingly, watermelon contains highly bioavailable lycopene. That means your body can absorb and use it efficiently. Some studies have linked higher lycopene intake with lower risk of certain heart conditions and improved arterial function. Then there's inflammation. Chronic inflammation is often called or silent inflammation because you don't feel it directly, but it contributes to heart disease, metabolic disorders, and even accelerated aging. Watermelon contains antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that may help reduce inflammatory markers when consumed regularly. Now shift your focus back to your skin. Skin aging is influenced by two main factors: intrinsic aging, which happens naturally over time, and extrinsic aging caused by environmental stresses like UV radiation and pollution. Lycopene and vitamin C in watermelon help counteract extrinsic aging by reducing oxidative damage. Hydrated skin cells function better. They maintain elasticity and repair themselves more efficiently, while watermelon won't erase wrinkles overnight. Consistent hydration combined with antioxidants can support healthier looking skin over time. Another overlooked benefit of watermelon is its impact on temperature regulation. When your body overheats, it relies on sweat evaporation to cool down, but sweating means fluid loss. During hot weather, dehydration risk increases significantly. Eating water, rich fruits like watermelon can help replenish lost fluids and electrolytes naturally. That's one reason watermelon is culturally associated with summer. It's not just tradition, it's biology. Your body craves hydration in heat, and watermelon delivers it. Now let's explore kidney health in more depth. Kidney stones often form when urine becomes highly concentrated with minerals like calcium and oxalate. When you're well hydrated, urine stays more diluted, reducing the likelihood of crystal formation. Watermelon increases fluid intake in a gentle way. It also contains potassium, which plays a role in balancing urinary minerals. Proper potassium levels can help reduce calcium excretion in urine, which may lower certain types of stone risk. But again, balance is key. Individuals with specific kidney conditions should consult healthcare professionals about potassium intake. What about blood sugar? Watermelon tastes very sweet, but it's actually low in calories because most of it is water. A typical cup of diced watermelon contains around 45-50 calories. While it has a high glycemic index due to its natural sugars, its glycemic load is relatively low because the carbohydrate content per serving isn't very high. This means moderate portions can fit into a balanced diet for most healthy individuals. Pairing watermelon with a protein source like yogurt or nuts can slow sugar absorption even further. Now consider exercise recovery. Citrulline doesn't just support blood vessels, it may also reduce muscle soreness. Some small studies suggest that watermelon juice consumed before intense exercise may decrease post-workout muscle pain. This is likely due to improved circulation and better oxygen delivery to muscles. While more research is needed, it's an exciting possibility. Imagine a natural fruit supporting recovery instead of relying solely on synthetic supplements. There's also digestive comfort to consider. Because watermelon is high in water and relatively easy to digest, it can be soothing in hot weather when heavy meals feel overwhelming. Its natural sweetness can satisfy sugar cravings in a more nutritious way compared to processed desserts. However, eating extremely large amounts at once can cause bloating in some individuals due to its natural sugars and water load. Moderation always matters. Now here's something subtle but important. Hydration affects mood. When you're dehydrated, cortisol, your stress hormone, can increase. Studies show even mild dehydration may contribute to irritability and anxiety-like symptoms. Proper hydration supports better mental clarity and emotional stability. So when you eat watermelon and feel refreshed, you're not just cooling down physically, You may also be supporting cognitive and emotional balance. Another fascinating point is nitric oxide production from citrulline. Nitric oxide doesn't just relax blood vessels, it also improves endothelial function. The endothelium is the thin lining inside blood vessels. Healthy endothelial function is critical for long-term cardiovascular health. In other words, watermelon supports vascular flexibility, something that tends to decline with age. Now let's address a common myth. Some people believe eating watermelon at night is harmful. Scientifically, there's no strong evidence that eating watermelon at night is dangerous for healthy individuals. However, because it contains a lot of water, eating large portions right before bed might increase nighttime urination. Listening to your body is key. So what happens if you start including watermelon regularly in your diet? Over weeks, improved hydration may support smoother digestion, more stable energy, and better skin appearance. Over months, the antioxidant support may contribute to improved vascular health and reduced oxidative stress. But remember, no single fruit replaces overall healthy habits. Watermelon works best as part of a lifestyle that includes balanced nutrition, physical activity, adequate sleep, and proper water intake. Now, here's the bigger picture. Modern diets are often high in processed foods and low in natural hydration sources. Sugary drinks replace water. Salty snacks increase fluid loss. Air conditioning reduces thirst signals. Many people simply don't drink enough fluids throughout the day. Adding water, rich fruits like watermelon is a simple, enjoyable strategy to improve hydration naturally. And there's something psychologically powerful about eating fruit. It encourages mindful eating. It replaces processed snacks. It reconnects you with natural flavors instead of artificial sweetness. But how much watermelon is ideal? Can too much become a problem? And are there specific groups of people who should be cautious? So how much watermelon is actually good for you? For most healthy adults, 1 to 2 cups of fresh watermelon per day is a reasonable and beneficial amount. That gives you hydration, potassium, vitamin C, lycopene, and citrulline without overloading your system with natural sugars. Eating half a large watermelon in one sitting, however, is a different story. Because watermelon is mostly water, consuming excessive amounts can temporarily dilute electrolytes, cause bloating, or lead to frequent urination. In rare cases, extremely high intake of potassium-rich foods could contribute to imbalances, especially in people with kidney dysfunction. This brings us to an important point: who should be cautious? People with advanced kidney disease need to monitor potassium intake carefully. Since watermelon contains potassium, portion control is essential for them. Individuals managing diabetes should also pay attention to serving sizes, even though watermelon's glycemic load is moderate in normal portions. For most healthy individuals, though, watermelon is a safe, hydrating, nutrient-rich fruit when eaten in balance. Now let's look at something practical. How can you use watermelon intentionally for health? One simple strategy is to eat watermelon earlier in the day, especially in hot weather. Morning or midday consumption helps replenish fluids lost overnight and supports hydration before peak daytime heat. Another strategy is pairing watermelon with protein or healthy fats. For example, adding watermelon to a bowl with Greek yogurt, chia seeds, or a handful of nuts can stabilize blood sugar response and increase satiety. You can also blend watermelon into smoothies without adding extra sugar. Its natural sweetness is often enough on its own. Athletes sometimes drink fresh watermelon juice before workouts. Because citrulline supports blood flow, it may enhance oxygen delivery to muscles. While results vary between individuals, it's a natural option worth experimenting with. Now, let's zoom out. Hydration isn't just about quenching thirst. It affects your blood pressure, kidney filtration, skin elasticity, energy production, digestion, temperature regulation, and even cognitive clarity. When hydration is adequate, your blood flows smoothly, your kidneys filter efficiently, your skin retains moisture, your brain processes information clearly, your heart doesn't have to work overtime. When hydration drops, even slightly, Your body compensates, hormones shift, circulation changes, energy dips. You might not feel extreme symptoms, but subtle strain builds up. Watermelon fits beautifully into this system because it doesn't just provide water. It provides structured hydration, water combined with micronutrients and antioxidants that support multiple organs at once. Let's talk about aging. As we get older, our sense of thirst weakens. Older adults are at higher risk of dehydration because they may not feel thirsty, even when their body needs fluids. Including hydrating foods like watermelon becomes even more important in this stage of life. Additionally, vascular stiffness tends to increase with age. The nitric oxide pathway, supported by citrulline, becomes less efficient. Consuming foods that naturally support nitric oxide production may help maintain better vascular flexibility. Then there's skin aging. Sun exposure increases oxidative stress dramatically. Lycopene in watermelon has been studied for its potential to reduce UV-induced skin damage. While it doesn't replace sunscreen, it may provide an internal layer of antioxidant support. Think of it as nourishment from the inside out. Now consider your kidneys again. Every minute, your kidneys filter waste from your blood. They regulate sodium, potassium, and fluid balance. Chronic dehydration increases the concentration of waste products. Over time, this can contribute to kidney strain. Regular hydration helps maintain a steady urine flow, which assists in waste elimination. Watermelon supports that process gently. But let's be realistic. Watermelon alone won't prevent heart disease. It won't cure kidney problems. It won't erase wrinkles. What it does is support the systems that protect you quietly, consistently, and naturally. And sometimes that's exactly what your body needs. A simple fruit that works with your biology instead of against it. There's also something important about replacing sugary drinks with watermelon. Many people hydrate with sodas or processed juices, which add excess sugar without fiber or antioxidants. Choosing whole watermelon instead provides hydration without artificial additives. It's nature's version of a sports drink, minus the artificial colors and refined sugars. Now imagine building a daily hydration routine like this. You wake up and drink a glass of water. Later, you eat a bowl of watermelon. Throughout the day, you sip water consistently. In the afternoon heat, instead of grabbing a soda, you have chilled watermelon slices. Small habits like this accumulate over time. Better hydration supports circulation. Better circulation supports heart health. Proper hydration supports kidney filtration. Antioxidants protect your blood vessels and skin. Electrolytes balance your internal environment. It's all connected. The beauty of watermelon is its simplicity. It's affordable. It's accessible. It doesn't require complicated preparation. It appeals to children and adults alike. And perhaps most importantly, it reminds us that health doesn't always require expensive supplements or extreme diets. Sometimes it starts with paying attention to basic needs, like hydration. Before we finish, let's address one more question. Is watermelon better than drinking plain water? No single food replaces water. Your body still needs consistent fluid intake, but watermelon complements hydration beautifully. Think of it as supportive hydration, adding variety, nutrients, and enjoyment to your fluid intake, because when something tastes good, you're more likely to stick with it. And consistency is what truly protects your heart, skin, and kidneys over the long term. So the next time you slice open a watermelon, don't just see a sweet summer treat. See a hydration tool. See antioxidants protecting your blood vessels. See potassium helping regulate blood pressure. See citrulline supporting circulation. See your kidneys filtering smoothly. See your skin cells absorbing moisture. Health is often built on small, daily choices, and sometimes it begins with something as simple as a refreshing slice of watermelon. If there's one simple message to take away from all of this, it's this: your body runs on water, but it thrives on smart hydration. Watermelon isn't just a sweet summer fruit. It's a natural combination of water, electrolytes, antioxidants, and circulation, supporting compounds working together in a way that supports your heart, protects your skin, and helps your kidneys do their job efficiently. It hydrates you while also nourishing you. When your body is properly hydrated, your blood flows more smoothly. Your heart doesn't have to strain. Your kidneys filter waste more effectively. Your skin looks fresher and more elastic. Your energy feels more stable. Even your focus and mood improve. These aren't dramatic overnight transformations. They're subtle, powerful shifts that build over time. And that's the key. Health isn't about extreme changes. It's about consistent daily habits. Choosing watermelon instead of a sugary drink, adding a bowl of fresh fruit during hot days, pairing hydration with nutrients instead of empty calories. These small decisions compound. Of course, watermelon isn't a miracle cure. It won't replace balanced nutrition, regular movement, quality sleep, or proper medical care. But it's a beautiful example of how nature supports your body in multiple ways at once: hydration, circulation, antioxidant protection, and electrolyte balance in one simple fruit. So the next time you enjoy a slice of watermelon, remember what's happening inside you. Your cells are absorbing fluid. Your blood vessels are relaxing. Your kidneys are flushing waste. Your skin is receiving hydration and protective antioxidants. Sometimes the most powerful health tools are the simplest ones. Stay hydrated. Choose whole foods. Listen to your body. And let simple, consistent habits like adding watermelon to your routine quietly strengthen your heart, refresh your skin, and support your kidneys for years to come. Conclusion. Here's a strong, polished final conclusion you can use at the end of your video. At the end of the day, true health isn't built on complicated routines or expensive superfoods. It's built on simple, consistent habits. And hydration is one of the most powerful habits of all. Watermelon reminds us that nourishing the body doesn't have to be difficult. With every refreshing bite, you're not just satisfying your taste buds. You're supporting your heart's circulation, helping your kidneys filter efficiently, protecting your skin from oxidative stress, and replenishing the fluids your body depends on every single day. In a world full of processed drinks and artificial options, sometimes the best solution is the one nature already perfected. A fruit that's over 90% water, rich in antioxidants, packed with potassium, and naturally sweet without added sugars. That's powerful. So this summer, and even beyond it, think of watermelon as more than a seasonal treat. Think of it as part of your hydration strategy. A simple slice can be a small daily step toward better circulation, healthier skin, balanced fluids, and long-term wellness. Because when you take care of your hydration, you take care of your whole body. And sometimes better health really is as simple as choosing one refreshing slice at a time.